So you've built the perfect product. You've obsessed over every single tiny detail. But then you launch and crickets. Nothing. Why isn't your product selling? Well, let's get into the single biggest trap that new entrepreneurs fall into, and more importantly, how you can avoid it.
It's a tough question, isn't it? I mean, we're always told if you build a better product, the world will be the path to your door. But is that really the whole story? What if the best product in the world launched and made exactly 0 sales?
Well, that is exactly what happened to entrepreneur Charlie Chang with his very first business. He fell headfirst into what we're calling the perfect product trap. And his story, man, it's a crucial lesson for anyone who's ever tried to sell anything. See, Charlie was building a clothing line called Charge Athletics. And like so many founders, he was completely obsessed. He poured all his time, all his money, and all his energy into creating the perfect product, the best brand, the slickest designs, the absolute highest quality materials. He really thought the quality of the product would be enough on its own.
So the website goes live. The high-quality products are all packed and ready to ship. He'd done all the hard work on the product itself. So what happens next? Well, launch day arrives, and with it, a pretty harsh reality.
That's right, a big, fat 0. Not a single sale. All that time spent perfecting the product, and nobody even knew it existed. The silence was absolutely deafening. So, where did it all go wrong?
The problem wasn't the product. The problem was this: visibility. He put 100% of his effort into building the thing, and pretty much 0% into making sure people could actually see the thing. You know, visibility is about showing up on the first page of Google or getting featured in a popular blog. And that's the biggest hurdle, right? If people can't see your product, how are they ever going to buy it, no matter how amazing it is? This failure completely flipped his perspective. It led to a new golden rule for building a successful business, one that turns all the old thinking completely on its head.
Now, what's so interesting about this is how wrong this quote feels at first. Marketing comes first, and the product is second? But that's the absolute key takeaway here. A decent product with great marketing will beat a perfect product with no marketing every single time.
Okay, let's break this down. On the left, you see the trap, obsessing over the product, the brand, the design. The result? Failure. And on the right, you see the winning way, prioritizing visibility first, building an audience, and working on a marketing plan. That is the path to success.
All right, so if marketing comes first, what does that actually look like in practice? Let's take a look at how to turn this into a real actionable strategy.
The very first step is to get specific. A product that's made for everyone is, in reality, a product for no one. When you try to appeal to the whole world, your message gets diluted and it just doesn't connect with anybody. Focusing on a small, specific niche is like a superpower. Why? Because you stop wasting money trying to reach people who will never care. Your marketing becomes laser-focused, speaking directly to the people most likely to buy. And that means you get way more bang for your buck and a much, much higher conversion rate.
We have got to shatter this misconception. The idea that if I build a great product, people will just show up is a total fantasy. In a crowded marketplace, it's just not true. Hope isn't a strategy. You have to build a path for them to find you.
So here's the bottom line. Your marketing starts long before your product even exists. First, you build an audience on social media, with a newsletter, wherever your niche hangs out. You listen to their problems. Then, you create the product that solves those problems. So when you finally launch, you're not launching to strangers, you're launching to a crowd that is primed and ready to buy.
Okay, as we start to wrap this up, it's time for a little self-check. What are your priorities? Because getting this right unlocks a massive opportunity.
Just look at this number. The world of e-commerce is absolutely huge, and it's only getting bigger. There is more than enough room for you to succeed, but only if people can find you. This isn't meant to discourage you, it's meant to get you ready to claim your slice of this enormous pie.
Let's end with this one final crucial reminder. The quality of your product does not guarantee success. Its visibility does. Don't let your brilliant idea die in silence because you forgot to turn on the microphone. So I'll leave you with this question. Are you focused on just building a thing? Or are you focused on building a story, a brand, and a message that people can actually see, connect with, and ultimately buy into? The answer to that could be the difference between 0 sales and a thriving business.